Hello everybody, it's Crafting Just Because with Chris Cowan. Today I'm bringing you a fun fold card that we're going to use the painted lavender set on. This will go live tomorrow. There's coordinating dies that go with it. We're going to go ahead and do some stamping and then we'll do some die cutting. I hope everybody's having a great day. Okay. So we're going to be using fresh freesia ink. And we're going to stamp some lavender and flowers here. And then I'm also going to do a couple, or one other one, and then we'll do some die cutting here. Is everybody having a great New Year so far? I hope so. Okay. Go. That should be all for our stamping. Okay. So next what we're going to do is we're going to die cut out some of those two images, and then I'm also going to use some shaded spruce cardstock there. To die cut out some greenery. Okay. So let's get this out. The dies. So I'm going to do this on my greenery and this greenery. And then we have this one and this one for the stamped images that we're doing. So let's see here. Get you all lined up. And then one more piece. Okay, so we have that piece ready to go. Set that aside. And we have that piece to set aside, and then we're going to do our greenery here. Let's get those on our cardstock, and then we'll cut all of our pieces for our card, and I'll show you how to put it together. Okay, so there's some green, and there's some green. Okay, so let me let's put our dies back so we don't lose those. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to bring in our paper trimmer. And we are going to cut some designer series paper and cardstock. So first I have some gorgeous grape, and I want to cut a piece that is 5.5 by 11. So I'm just going to go down 5.5. Okay, and then we're going to do some scoring on that in just a minute. Then I want a piece of basic white that is 2 3/4 by 5 1/4. Okay. Then I also want to cut a piece of basic white. We're going to make a couple pieces, but they all need to be 5 3/8. And then we need one that is 5 3/8 by 2 7/8. And then 5, let me make sure this is the 5 3/8 side. Yep, okay. By 1 1/4. Hold on, I meant by 1 3/8. That was my bad. And then I need another piece that's by 7/8. Okay. Then I need 2 pieces that are cut at 2 3/4. 2 3/4 by 2 3/4 for one of them. And then one that's 2.5 by 2.5. Okay, and now we just have to cut our designer series paper, and we'll be ready to go. Okay. So I'm going to cut this at, let's see here, 2 5/8 by 2 5/8. And then 2 1/4 by 2 1/4, or no, sorry, 2 3/8 by 2 3/8. I believe I did that right. Okay. And then I want a different sheet of paper. Let's see here. I'm going to pull that one in. And I'm going to do a 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. Okay, and then one that's 2.5 by 2.5. And then I forgot I want to do one more piece of the gorgeous grape, and I'm going to do that at 3 by 3. Okay, so I think we're done with all of our layers. Now let's score our long cardstock, and we'll put this card together and see how pretty it turned out. So we want to score on the long side, which is the 11-inch side, we want to score this at 3 inches, at 6 inches, at 7.5 inches, and 9 inches, and then one more at 10 inches. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to like accordion fold this paper. So we're going to go valley, mountain, valley, mountain. And you'll see that it has different layers there. See, just like that. It's exactly what we want. And then we're going to have our layers here. So I was going to so this is going to layer on top of here like this. Okay. And then this one will layer on top of this one. And then I'm going to flip this one over, and this one will layer on top of this one. And then, oh, hold on. I think I need to cut some more designer series paper. I do. I forgot the pieces for these. Okay, so we need a piece that is 5 1/4 inches. Okay. And then we're going to do one that's 2 3/4. And then one that's 1 1/4. And then one that's 3/4. There we go. Okay. So then we'll layer all these layers together like so. So it'll go like this. Did I cut this too long? I think I did. Oh, I flipped the side. Hold on. This needs to be 5 1/4. These white pieces. Okay, no big deal. We can do that. There we go. I probably cut them too small now, huh? And I did. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to add our back piece, and this is for a sentiment or what have you, if you want to write something on the card. Then we're going to turn it this way. We're going to do our first layer. Just like this. And then that's going to get glued down here. And we're doing our second piece, and I'm going to flip it around to the green side. Okay. So there's just lots of layers to this card, which is really kind of fun. And there's so many possibilities. You can use totally different stamp sets to do this. I just think it kind of packs a pop. And then with the die cuts, it'll make it even more fun. And we'll use dimensionals to put those up on. Okay. So then it's looking like this. Let's do our layers together. Okay, I think I'm going to add an element here that I have on my desktop here, and that is also something that's going to be in the new catalog, and it's these beautiful paper butterflies. And I was thinking that we could add one to the front on our lavender. So how this is going to go, oh, I didn't get that one very straight, did I? Is I'm just going to put a little bit of glue there in the corner, and I'm going to glue this down right in the center of our card. Okay, then the next biggest one, actually I'm going to switch it up because I should have done the layers different. Goes on the back, you guys. The glue does. See, just like this. And then our last one. You know what? I don't even think we need our last one. Let's see. Let's put these together. So what I'm thinking is I was going to put down the greenery. Just like so. Okay. And then put our lavender up on dimensionals. And then I just think adding the butterfly would be so cute on here. Okay. And then on the second piece, we'll add greenery, kind of just going the opposite way, and add this up on dimensionals as well. And then this is our card, you guys. So I forgave doing this. Now, here's an option. You could cover up part of this if you didn't have a large sentiment and put it that way. And, or you could make this an envelope and just put glue on the 3 sides so that you can slide a gift card in there, which actually, I think that's what I'm going to do. So I did glue only on the 3 sides, leaving this side exposed. And then just lining this up. And you could put your message there. So that's our fun fold card for today, you guys. Super fun, super pretty. It would be fun with a little bit of Wink of Stella added to the butterfly. And maybe the lavender. There you go. Oh yeah, that looks good. That looks really pretty. And then you have a fun fold card for somebody's desk. So thanks for joining me today, you guys. And until next time, I will see you later, my creative peeps. Bye-bye.